like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't fall for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? They were saying I was missing my daughter. That she kept Snapchat. Kept
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis have a cold face-to-face meeting finally after all the back and forth. What's your thoughts on this? Drop a comment.
Gervonta Davis confronts Floyd Mayweather at a press conference, challenging his former mentor to a highly anticipated showdown. Tension escalates as Davis calls for the blockbuster fight fans have been waiting for.
Shot, because I was already like I'm ready to try to get on him, so he put me with a shot.
Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like, you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from there. We ain't want no smoke from there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people online,
Matter of fact, take that back. I wound up catching his ass. That's when he started grabbing me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you showed him on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got a clip, but I don't want to make the fight.
Yeah, get you right, for sure. Listen, I mean, this one is definitely an interesting one because a lot of people, when you're great, you get criticism. Some people say, yo, this is the first time he fighting a black fighter in this style. What do you think like as far as, do you do anything different or it's the same shit, same walk in the park?
I mean, it depends on what's coming to me, you know what I mean? So.
Floyd Mayweather has openly praised Shakur Stevenson, claiming he has more skill than Gervonta Tank Davis in the 135-pound lightweight division. This comparison has ignited debates within the boxing community, as both fighters have showcased outstanding talent and potential. While Mayweather's remarks may have been meant to push Davis, they have also stirred a sense of rivalry between the two rising stars.
When you think about the fighters who are fighting now, can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight? The lightweight, who you would put where?
Well, you got guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, around that area. So, I mean, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
Well, the two guys, well, the biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. Mm-hmm. But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevens.
Gervonta Tank Davis opened up about his relationship with Floyd Mayweather, sharing his thoughts on how people offer opportunities but often with their own interests in mind. He explained that once you're no longer useful, they push you aside. Davis admitted he once looked up to certain individuals, but after getting close, he realized they weren't who they claimed to be, leaving him disappointed. Choosing to forge his own path, he decided to do things on his own terms. Davis also mentioned feeling trapped in a lose-lose situation by Mayweather but emphasized that he still managed to come out on top.
What came out still on top? With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean? This situation put me in what he thought. You talking about like a boxing match or? Yeah, boxing. Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine. Who? Joseph, my first title. I was 16 and 0. 16 and 0. 16 and 21 at the time. And I haven't fought 7 years. Around that time, I wasn't making that much. So 6 months is crazy to not fight. When they came back and was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter. It's Betrayal. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. So I had to fight him. And this all that happened. something I dream. So now, and remind you, I'm letting boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Shane Mosley declared that Floyd Mayweather's era is over and that it's now Gervonta Tank Davis's time to shine. He emphasized that the sport constantly evolves, and Davis has cemented himself as the new face of boxing with his power, skill, and dominance in the ring.
It's kind of the same thing maybe because, he's too close to Floyd. Floyd's like, no, I'm the best. No, now it's no longer Floyd's time. It's Tank's time now. He's the best. He's done well. He's powerful. He's all this. You gotta take a step back a little bit. But Floyd, I don't know if he knows how to do that. I already got people on Instagram saying, why you hate Floyd so much? Why you hate Floyd? I don't hate Floyd. The whole family, I'm cool with the whole family. Well, I was cool with Roger, Jeff, his father, his mother, his sisters, all of them. Like we could hang out, everything. So it's like, I'm not hating on Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it a buck, 100 of how I really feel, but maybe it comes off that way sometimes. But no, I don't hate Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd. He's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won.
Gervonta Tank Davis's decision to leave Mayweather Promotions stemmed from his desire to take full control of his career. He emphasized the importance of managing his own responsibilities and priorities, stating that it was time to ride his own bike without training wheels. This move marked his transition from being a protege under Mayweather's guidance to establishing himself as an independent force in the boxing world.
Has the time come, gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about this. Becoming that man, handle your own responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know, it's time to, ride their own bike without training wheels.
So this is your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir.
What did you think? I know Floyd had responded. He said, I will always love Tank. I look at him as a son. He's got to do what's best for him. I feel like I've done a good job with him thus far, building him, putting him in good fights, great fights. He's steady growing, he's steady learning, but I'm proud of him. What do you think about his response?
I feel as though the feelings is mutual. You know what I mean? It's nothing bad against. I have bad blood with Mayweather Promotions. I'm definitely appreciative that what they've done for me over the years. And, there's no love lost. You know what I mean? It's just time for me to grow up and be my own man.
There are a number of people who would say, I think that they somewhat coddled him and protected him from bigger fights. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. Because it's like, who fighting each other? It ain't like I'm just the only one not fighting nobody. Y'all not fighting nobody either. It just they wanna rush into I don't know.
Tension grew between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis, with reports indicating that Mayweather's mentorship was often controlling and disrespectful. Davis felt undermined, viewing Mayweather's actions as more about exerting power than offering genuine guidance. Boxing analyst Chiz the Adult shared his thoughts on a hypothetical showdown between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis at 135 pounds. He argued that while Davis is a formidable fighter, Mayweather's experience, resilience, and superior boxing IQ would give him the advantage. This perspective adds depth to the ongoing debate about how a clash between the mentor and his former protege would play out.
Tank versus Floyd at 135 is a damn good fight. Because both of them got great IQ, speed, stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you this, though. Floyd wins. Let me tell you why. Floyd got a great-ass chin. Floyd is a killer, and he may be twice the speed of Tank. People forget how fast Floyd was. Floyd hand speed would rival Sugar Ray Leonard. Remember Pretty Boy? How he'll be like, his arms will be out here, and he'll be just dependent on his reflexes, and bam, bam. Yo, I thought about that 2 weeks ago, and I was watching Tank, and I looked at Floyd, and I said, Floyd a beast.
When asked about his future opponents, Gervonta Tank Davis didn't hesitate to express interest in a fight against Floyd Mayweather. He admitted that facing Mayweather would be his toughest challenge, showing the respect he still has for his former mentor's skills. This statement highlights Davis's confidence in his own abilities and his willingness to test himself against the best, even if it means going up against the man who once guided his career.
A new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. 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 September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
Gervonta Tank Davis has consistently displayed confidence in his abilities, asserting that he can compete with and defeat anyone in the ring, including Floyd Mayweather. His self-assured mindset reflects his trust in his training, experience, and natural talent, solidifying his status as a formidable force in the boxing world.
Tank, how would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in
Don't
his prime,
fight him.
if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing gym.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
While Floyd Mayweather is revered as a legendary pound-for-pound champion, discussions about potential comebacks have raised questions about the impact of his age.
Question continues to get raised. What if Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no losses, no draws, 28 wins by way of knockout, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, faced off against legendary, iconic, retired Hall of Fame superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, pound-for-pound former king, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who is also Gervonta Tank Davis's mentor. Floyd Mayweather retired, 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout, but he's 47 years of age. But he is 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach, orthodox fighter who at times would give you looks at southpaw. Gervonta Tank Davis is a natural southpaw. What if 47-year-old Floyd Mayweather faced...
In 2015, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson openly criticized Floyd Mayweather, calling him delusional for claiming to be superior to Muhammad Ali. Tyson voiced his disapproval, arguing that Mayweather's self-assessment was misguided and showed a lack of respect for boxing legends. This critique underscored the tension between Mayweather and other boxing greats who questioned his self-proclaimed status as the best ever.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself. Okay, he can't take his kids to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Floyd Mayweather has spent much of his post-retirement life mentoring young fighters, including Gervonta Tank Davis. He has consistently emphasized his commitment to teaching and guiding the next generation, sharing his vast knowledge and experience. However, a major point of contention between Mayweather and Davis emerged when Mayweather provided training and advice to fighters scheduled to face Davis. In response to the perceived betrayal, Floyd Mayweather addressed the tension by clarifying that his intention was to offer guidance to all young fighters, not just Gervonta Davis. He expressed a desire for every fighter to achieve financial success and enjoy longevity in their careers.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
The situation escalated when Mayweather was seen offering guidance to Frank Martin, an upcoming opponent of Gervonta Davis. Mayweather shared insights and strategies with Martin, which Davis saw as a direct challenge to their mentor-protege relationship.
I remember you talking about doing pad work with Floyd, right? And he said you got the speed and the power to be a world champ. What did that do for your confidence? Because you hearing that from, I mean, you can hear that from anybody, but Floyd is Floyd, you know what I'm saying? So what did that do for your confidence?
Motivation, you know, at that time too, man, I wasn't even like IQ-wise, you know, I didn't have that IQ that I got now, you know what I mean? So at that point, I was just going off natural athleticism. For him to tell me at that time, you know, I just got to get away from my dad.
Shit. Did it make you go like that much harder, or were you already training hard to even be in the gym before you was already training hard?
Yeah, I always
in anything you did?
I went to again, like wrestling, football, like it was kind of more like I was gifted, you know what I mean? So I kind of half-assed that. Right. Boxing, you can't half-ass boxing.
Yeah, the thing about boxing too is like, it's not like basketball where you got the penalty. It's not like football. Like the work that you put in reflects directly with your results. So like even when we came in here and I see you dripping sweat, I see you on the pad, I'm like, he's putting in that work. Like people don't even know the amount of hours that y'all put into this.
So, yeah. Ain't got no back, we got a bad day, whatever. We ain't got no back.
Feeling deeply hurt by these events, Gervonta Davis publicly announced that he no longer wanted any association with Floyd Mayweather. This emotional response highlighted the personal toll of their professional disagreements and underscored Davis's determination to carve his own path, free from reliance on his former mentor.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis's longtime trainer, weighed in on the dispute, criticizing Mayweather's controlling approach. Ford argued that Mayweather should have supported Davis's desire for independence and been proud of his accomplishments. Instead, the controlling dynamics created unnecessary tension, leading to a fractured relationship.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story's gonna rebuild itself. You know, but again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person that's coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows.
Since parting ways with Mayweather Promotions, Gervonta Davis has found tremendous success, earning respect for his skills and accomplishments in the ring. His decision to take control of his career has proven fruitful, leading to major fights and establishing him as one of boxing's top stars. No longer in the shadow of Floyd Mayweather, Davis has built his own legacy, demonstrating that his talent stands on its own. Fans now recognize him for his knockout power, speed, and resilience, rather than just being a product of Mayweather Promotions. His success after leaving Mayweather has solidified his place in boxing history, proving that breaking away was the right move for both his career and personal growth.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth, and I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
That's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned and see you next time.